7.
All right, good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living in St. Louis, Missouri, or Missouri. I'm not sure what we really call it, but I'm just glad you're here today. And today's our day of love. We are doing a ceremony with couples will come up on stage in a little bit, but also if you're not a couple, we have a flower for you. We want you to all stand up, and we're going to do like a renewal and recommitment to loving yourself. How's that? Because you don't need a person to love you. You got to start with loving yourself. Is that right? How many of you are in a relationship? Doesn't it go better when you love yourself first? How about you, Steve? I wasn't sure. I'm just that's I know. I'm not singling you out. Sorry. So our center is really about awakening to love. Carlos got back from Mexico. Yay, Carlos. So we're about awakening to our magnificence, to realize we're a dynamic and inclusive spiritual community dedicated to embracing the wholeness of life and the magnificence of us. We celebrate with laughter as we grow and evolve with love. Let's do that last part together. We celebrate with laughter as we grow and evolve with love. You know, we have one of the best comedians in St. Louis here today. He is going to be part of the duo that is singing. Bob Baker. Yeah.
And you didn't know.
He's amazing. He has improv classes. We go to hear him all over the city, and I laugh, and it's so healthy. Thank you. You've kept me young and healthy. Thank you. So,
especially after the talk.
Who's doing the prayer today?
Carla.
Good. All right. Carla, let's pray us in. Pray us inside. Okay.
Okay.
Good morning. Happy Super Bowl day. Happy Valentine's Day to those who observe, I should say. No, anyway. Take a moment, collect yourself, get your seat in the chair. I'm not going to close my eyes because I'm reading something. But take a deep breath in, get centered. So I'm going to go back to the Bible. I'm going to go to 1 Corinthians 13, the love chapter. A lot of people read this when they get married and everything, and it just came to me today while I was preparing to come in here. So we'll start with love is patient, and love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It is not rude. It is not self-seeking. A lot of things about what love is not. It is not easily angered. Boy, that's a good one for me. And it keeps no records of wrongs. That's another one for me. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices in the truth. So, and I was brought up very fundamentalist Christian, so this resonates with me. So if you close your eyes, center in, center down, center up, center out. Think about love. Love. Love is synonymous with God. And God is the creative source of the universe, the power that created the universe. And love is what created me. God is perfect. God is love. God is light. God is Carla. God is the Center for Spiritual Living. So knowing all this and knowing the peace I feel right now and the alignment I feel with my source right now, I speak my word for myself that I will continue to align up and out. And I speak my word for this community of very loving beings. I'm so grateful to be here today and to share in this wonderful, wonderful service dedicated to love. I breathe in love, I breathe out love. I breathe in kindness, I breathe out kindness. And I speak my word for the Center for Spiritual Living and also for this community, St. Louis, for Missouri, for the United States. I speak my word for people who are hurting. There's a lot of people hurting right now. And I just send love out to them. That's the best thing to do, just send love and light. And I'm so excited for the music that's coming up and the service that's coming up. It's going to be phenomenal. If there's anything that in your heart is unlike that right now, I encourage you to release it. So, with deep gratitude and knowing that all is well, I say, and so it is, and so I let it be. Amen. And I forgot to mention that I'm available for prayer behind the thing there, if anything's on your heart after service.
Forth to the stage. Check, check, check. Got a lot of music today. I'm Bob, this is Pookie, and this is the Big Love Choir. Yes, indeed. Well, it's a little, it's just a full songs. I don't know if you want them to stand the whole thing? Regular song, but we want you to sing along, and when you feel compelled, please do stand up by all means. It's bright outside, but I close the blinds, stay in my room, locked in my mind. And then one day I realize it's time to go outside and let love shine in, embracing my soul from within. Let love shine in and let my healing begin. When I get scared, I run and hide, stay to myself, keep it all inside. But then one day I see what's true and know just what to do. And let love shine in, embracing my soul from within. Let love shine in and let my healing begin again. Let love shine in, embracing my soul from within. Let love shine in and let my healing begin. Oh, nice. All right, so we just did two parts there. There's the main chorus that we did earlier. There's that part we just did right now. And what we're going to do is we're going to layer those, but we need your help. Now, normally I would split the room in half, and I'd say this half of the room and this half of the room, but so for some reason everybody sat on the other side there. So I want to.
Yeah, really.
So yeah, the groom side of the room. Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to ask all the gentlemen in the room to join me and a couple of our choir members in singing the original chorus there, loud and proud. Just follow me, and the rest of you, ladies, can follow Pookie in that part that we just did. Let's layer them and see what it sounds like when we all sing together. Ready? Here we go. Let love shine in, embracing my soul from within. Let love shine in and let my healing begin. Oh, beautiful. Let love shine in, embracing my soul from within. Let love shine in and let my healing begin. Back to the chorus. Let love shine in, embracing my soul from within. Let love Great job, everybody.
How many remember that song from the past? Blast from the Past. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. I got my hair cut yesterday. So I'm getting, what? We have a thought for the day. Keep me on track, Larry. Oh, my goodness. This is by Ernest Holmes, and I'm going to share this with you right now. Love is within us. It cannot be destroyed. It can be ignored. To the extent that we abandon love, we will feel it has abandoned us. Denying love is our only problem, and embracing it is the only answer. Through the power of love, we can let go of past history and begin again. Love heals, forgives, and makes whole. Dr. Ernest Holmes. Isn't that beautiful? Dr. Ernest Holmes? What book and what page, Livy? Okay, well, we don't know. But, Mike, we will find out for you. This is so powerful because without love, this world would crumble. And, you know, maybe you're like me, but if I'm not feeling love, it bothers me. Do you ever get bothered if you're not feeling love towards someone? Out of alignment. Yeah. Like I just want to maybe never talk to them again. And they would never know that I was upset. But love is when you can begin moving into forgiveness and compassion and embracing everybody you meet and allow yourself to live in that love. So, where's Patrice? Oh, I'm so... Hi, Patrice. Get well. We love you. Okay, so we're going to... Larry, can you bring me that? We're going to do a little recommitment. If you're here with a partner and would like to come up on stage to recommit to with your partner, come on up and bring your flower. If you don't have we have more flowers out there, don't we? Okay. Couples can. If somebody, I said if you want to come up with a couple, you can. We're going to do the individuals standing up in front of in the audience. There isn't enough room on stage if everybody comes up. So if you want to come up with a significant other or a special or a relationship you hope will go further than it is, yeah, come on up with them. It's fine with me. But I want everyone to be able to stand up because I'm just going to call forth those that wish to renew their relationship with their spouse or significant other. Thank you for being on stage. And do you want to get in two lines so that
Snoopy?
So that when Jake takes a picture, he can get everybody. Okay. Those who wish to renew their relationship with a parent or a child, please stand where you are. Your child may not be there, but you can stand if you wish to renew a relationship with them. And if you have a parent that's no longer here, but you want to renew your relationship with them, stand up. They will know. They may have moved on, but they'll know. Those who wish to renew their relationship with a brother or a sister or other family member, please stand up. Those who wish to renew their relationship with a friend, please stand up. Those who wish to renew their relationship with themselves, please stand up.
That's everybody else.
Those who wish to renew their relationship with God, please stand.
All right.
So the purpose of even doing this today, purpose of committed relationship is to create a continuously loving support unit in which each party will be all they can be spiritually, mentally, and physically. Your relationship enhances who you are. You have chosen to be together, or you've chosen to have a significant other, or you've chosen to remember somebody that's no longer on this plane. But relationships, even with yourself, has to be a safe place where you can express your feelings and your thoughts, where you can talk to yourself and realize that everything is about unfolding for greater good. So I know right now that as we are making a stand for whichever reason, couple, self, God, parent, child, friend, that right now we commit to being all we can be. We commit to loving somebody that we haven't loved up until now. We may be committing to loving somebody that's moved on out of this experience in a deeper way than we ever have made possible before. So today is a remembrance of love. And make the Valentine's Day on Tuesday not just a day for couples, but a day for you. You're a couple. Do you know that? You and God are the couple. Amen. Amen. You and the divine. You are the divine. Celebrate you. Some people say, well, I don't like being around people on Valentine's Day. Why? Why? Be around people that love each other. Be around people that express love. Because however you express love is what you pass on to other people. So celebrate the love that you are. Celebrate that magnificence. And how many years have you been together? Call it out here on the stage. Wow.
33.
33. On Tuesday, we got engaged 33 years ago on Valentine's Day. We had I was the minister in the Marin Church of Religious Science in California, and we had the whole center come over to our house. We took all the furniture out, and we had a big party, and we had sand with little candles, and everybody would light a candle and offer a blessing to us that we would be together more than a year. It's been 33 years, so those candles worked. So I want to take a second and just offer a blessing to each person here and each person watching online, knowing that it's the power of God in action, the love of God in action, and that love shines forth today from you, touches other people, transforms lives. So may you bask in the love that we're sending out to you right now, and may you bask in that love that you give to other people today and every day. God bless you. And Larry, is there something that you would like to say?
No.
Well, he made it 33 years, so let's just know that having witnessed the vows that we have just now taken with all who are here, and by the authority of love itself, I affirm that you've expressed your desire to continue as husband and wife or partners, or that you have committed to staying as a partner with God, that you're committed to being a partner somewhere if you're standing, and that commitment right now is love forevermore. And so it is.
That's all it is.
All right. Thank you all. And Sherry Lease brought little cupcakes for everybody, so make sure you get your cupcakes. There's also some lunch. Afterwards, you can go into Scott Hall. And come into Scott Hall and just share your love with everybody in there.
Music.
And now we have some music with Pookie and Bob.
Well, hello. Oh my gosh, this is my favorite Sunday to celebrate. We celebrate love, loving each other, loving our lives, loving our community, right? The room is abuzz with love. Love is a powerful healer.
It's a buzz with love.
Buzz with love.
So we debated here on the way here. sharing something.
as to whether or not we were going to do this. And
Yeah, whether we do, but you're probably going to be seeing it on Facebook. Those of you who so it seems like actually it's the perfect day to maybe share this. Although it's a
Right.
little weird to explain. But Pookie and I just spent 10 plus days in Hawaii, some days on Maui and on the Big Island. And her mom and her sister and family live on the Big Island. And so those were our final days. We're there, right? So we celebrated 17 years of couplehood in December, and we've often jokingly referred to it as 17 years of unwedded bliss. Because we've both been married before we have grown kids. There was no need, we never felt the compulsion to do the legal thing. But recently we've been talking about it.
can you believe it?
So this is a very spontaneous thing. We were in Hawaii and thinking to ourselves, well, if we do have a wedding at some point this year, like in St. Louis, we're going to want our kids and things to be there. So we want it to happen here, most likely. And Pookie's mom is like 82 now, right? Probably would not make that trip over. Well, Pookie's mom is also like ordained, and she's done weddings. So I don't know how to explain this. It's not legal because we didn't have the license, but last Saturday, we had a wedding ceremony at sunset on the beach in Hawaii. And her mom officiated. So we're still going to have one that's legal and all that, to make it official, but we're kind of sort of married. I guess.
We said it was an engagement ceremony on the beach, and my mother says, I've never done an engagement ceremony. I can only marry you. So here we go. So it's really cute because, Bob doesn't go to Hawaii very often. I go see my mother quite a bit. And, we just don't know. We don't know when she's going to go home. And so it was a perfect opportunity for us to share that with her and give her the honor of officiating the wedding.
Yeah,
it was beautiful.
Literally at sunset.
And it was all a Hawaiian ceremony with the waters of the ocean. And we did it right in a very powerful place where I pray. Every time I go to Hawaii, I pray at the specific beach, at this specific place. And that's where we did it. And it was really beautiful. So yeah.
We wore these outfits too.
Yeah.
These
It wasn't intended when I bought them. I was just so excited to see aloha attire because it's a thing that's starting to fade away. You don't see people on the islands wearing it anymore. It really looks a lot like the United States now. There's no real aloha flair anymore, and it's just kind of sad to see it going. These were really hard to find, by the way, but we
got them.
Creator is good, so we
look for
got
photos coming soon.
Yeah.
So an official wedding at some point, or a party for sure. We probably have a small whatever. Well, yeah,
Right, we'll figure
keep
it
your
out.
eyes open. Yeah, this is from our the lead-off song on our album, Opening Up to the Good.
Yeah. When I wake up in the morning, I feel so grateful. When I wake up in the morning, I feel so alive. When I wake up in the morning, I feel the Spirit. When I wake up in the morning, I'm here to thrive. And so I wake up every day. Wake up, this is what I say. Wake up, I am so free. Wake up, and I'm free to be me. I'm free to be me, yeah. Oh, when I wake up in the morning, I count my blessings. When I wake up in the morning, I say my prayers. When I wake up in the morning, I sing hallelujah. Oh, the presence of the Spirit is always there. And so I wake up every day. Wake up, this is what I say. Wake up, I am so free. Wake up, and I'm free to be me. I'm free to be me, Oh, when I wake up in the morning, I count my blessings. When I wake up in the morning, I say my prayers. When I wake up in the morning, I sing hallelujah. Oh, the presence of the Spirit is always there. And so I wake up every day. Wake up, this is what I say. Wake up, I am so free. Wake up. Wake up every day. Wake up, this is what I say. Wake up, I am so free. Wake up, and I'm free to be me. I'm free to be me, yeah. Free, I'm free to be. Free, I'm free to be. Free, I'm free. And I'm free to be me. Yeah. Thank you.
Wake up.
Wake up. I don't think anybody's asleep in this group. I hear all these microphones. How are you? Great. Stand up. Greet the person next to you. Say hi. Tell them welcome.
Tell the couple to look in each other's eyes and say, I love you and I love me. Can you have them do that?
We'll see. All right. Woohoo! All right, come on back. Happy Valentine's Day. Come on back. Okay. All right. Welcome. Here's a little Valentine's Day joke. The wife says, "Do you want dinner?" The husband says, "Sure. What are my choices?" The wife says, "Yes or no?" My personal favorite, I like to show my wife who's the boss in our house. So I hold a mirror up to her face. This is the week of love, but it actually should be the year of love. It should be lifetimes of love. Let's see the thought for the day again, Jake, please. So this is a great distillation of a lot of the teachings of religious science, science of mind, of Jesus the Christ, of the Buddha, you name it. This is what they're all talking about, love. Love is within us, and it cannot be destroyed. Why can't it be destroyed? Because love is the shared essence that we have with everybody else on the planet, with everything else on the planet. Love is so important to us, and yet we don't really pay attention to the fact that love is within us, veiled by our mind and all the thoughts that go through, and all of our preferences and our likes and our dislikes. The very nature and essence of who we are is love, but because we put all this other stuff in front of us, we don't recognize that's who we are. We don't recognize that the essence of who we are is happiness, it's bliss, and it's love. Love often is equated with the romantic love, but we're really talking today about a love that's much deeper than that. Rumi said, "Your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within you that you have built up against it." Say it again. Your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built up against it. So what are those barriers? The barriers are your conditioning since you were born, all the thoughts that you have held about what love is, all your beliefs about what that is. All these things filter out the truth of who you are. When you let go of all of this, when the mind goes quiet, that begins to show through. In the romantic stage, the very first stage, that magical stage, when we become somebody completely different, right? And then after a while, we show who we are. We let the other person in. But in that magical state, there is an energy in there which is the energy of love. That love that we are. It's not that we're discovering it in somebody else. It's not somebody else that's bringing it to us. It's being revealed in that process. We're revealing to ourselves, meaning we're revealing to the mind who we truly are. That's why there's so much happiness and joy in that stage, because it keeps revealing who we truly are. The essence of who we are is the essence of who God is. It's the essence of who the Buddha was. It's the essence of who Rumi is. But we get so caught in the day-to-day nonsense of the mind. And it's going to be remarkable the moment that you pass over to the other side and you see how much of your life was stuff that didn't make any difference at all. Yeah? Your mind has been driving you and driving you and driving you. Isn't it time to let it stop? Don't give it any more gas. It's too expensive. So, yeah. The mind is a wonderful thing when it's missing. And the truth of all great teachings is when we allow the mind to become quiet, it finds its source. And its source is that love. When it finds its source, you no longer have to be busy planning and figuring out and making a project and doing all that stuff. It will come through you what needs to be done. You don't need the mind to make all those decisions. You have been indoctrinated and domesticated into the idea that without the mind, you're nothing. True? That's exactly what you learned in school. And the mind is all about knowledge, not about experience, knowledge. We need to come back to what's my experience? What am I experiencing? And then the question is, who's experiencing this? Who am I in here? This is the deeper part of understanding the truth. The truth is there's something greater inside of me, and I haven't been spending enough time looking at it, letting it reveal itself. So with Ernest and his talking about love, it was really important that we understand that he spoke very little about love throughout the entire textbook. And yet, and I think there's only like 30 different comments about love. And yet, if you read his teachings, so there's a book that was compiled of his teachings, and it was transcripts of either talks or the teachings. All of them, he spends way more time talking about love than he does about the law. The law meaning cause and effect, about karma, about how your mind creates the life that you're living. Wouldn't it be amazing to allow God to create the life that you're going to live, that you are living? Absolutely. Unless you have this idea that God is Santa Claus up in the sky and he's judging you all the time and he's criticizing you and he's telling what's wrong with you. That's not God. That's somebody else's idea of God that you adopted. The truth is, God's way beyond any of that kind of stuff. That's the human mind that's doing all of that. The truth is, love is all there is. Consciousness is all there is. Rumi says, let your teacher be love itself. Let go of your mind. So I want to share 3 points about, so if we approach reality from the thinking mind's perspective, we call it consciousness. If we approach reality from feelings, we call it love. And if we approach reality from art, we call it beauty. They're all the same. Different ways of seeing that the universe, this universe, in all of its magnificence, is a divine incarnation. And everything is working exactly the way it needs to work. If you could control it, I don't think we would be here. Because we can't control our own lives, let alone a universe. Can you? Seems to be a little difficult for most of us. And we don't recognize how much our mind plays a part in that. The more you think about what's wrong in the world, the more you're going to see what's wrong in the world, the more you're going to see what's wrong coming to your life. Simple formula. The more you think about something, the more energy you put into that, the more energy that transmutes into the manifestation of what you thought about. Yes? That's a basic formula. So if you're thinking mostly negative, what's going to show up in your life? Negativity. If you're thinking good, it's going to show up. If you don't think, what's going to show up is bliss. Because no matter what's going on in your life, what will be revealed is going to be blissful. Because it's not you. It's not you. It's what the mystics call the dream of life. The dream of life. You're not the dream of life, you're the dreamer. How does that feel? You're dreaming your own life up, and it's creating. If you know that, why are you creating it the way you're creating it? Change it. You have the power. Nobody else has the power. How many times have my parents tried to change me? Oh, well, never mind. You have this power, the power inside of you. When it comes from love, what creates all around you is love. It starts to show as love. It begins to demonstrate as love all around you. The more you gossip and judge other people, the more gossip and judging is done to you. The more you talk about how you hate your job, the more hate you get in the job. The more stress you have in your life creates what? More stress in your life. How many of you want to let go of stress? Everybody put your hand up. Yeah, we want to let go of stress. Stress does so much damage to the body. It's unbelievable what happens. In fact, this electromechanical chemical system that we call the body goes completely out of alignment. Our heart, our breathing, our brain waves, all of them become shifting. They shift so dramatically that when you put somebody who's under high stress in an fMRI, functional magnetic resonance imaging system, you can watch the brain and it's erratic. You watch the heart rate and it's going up and down. It changes all the time. We're no longer in coherence where they're all aligned in the proper frequency. And when you're out of that and all this other is going on, excuse me, it's chaotic in your life. And then you look for the solution out here. Okay, what's going on in my life that I'm going to change? You don't need to change anything in your life. You need to change your thinking. Change your thinking, change your... Who said that? Ernest Holmes. Change your thinking, change your life. It became a worldwide phenomenon, that statement, all by itself. And there's been dozens of books and lots of stories written about it. Change your thinking, change your life. This goes back to the Greeks. It goes even further than that. If we look in some of the Gilgamesh stone tablets, they refer to changing your thinking, changing your life. That's 9,000 years ago they knew this. And yet, over 90% of the planet does not do it or even understand it. So love is all there is. Isn't that a song? The Beatles. Who are they? The bridge between you and everything is love. Laugh as much as you breathe. Love as long as you live. And your life will be remarkable. Yeah? Do you think so? Yeah. You want to hear that again? Yes. Laugh as much as you breathe. Love as long as you live. Rumi. More Rumi. I love Rumi. Rumi is one of my favorite poets. The other one is Hafiz. I love Hafiz. They were both around the same period of time in the Middle East. Your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built up against it. Love itself cannot be directed. Now, that's an important statement. Love cannot be directed because it's who you are. It's who everybody is. It's what everything is. Romantic love, yeah, in all the various, how many have seen the dictionary definitions of love? Because it seems to carry on for like columns and columns or something, because it's become a word for everything. There is one in the universe. There's only consciousness. Everything else is a localization of that consciousness. Whether you call that God or you call that anything, there's only that. When we recognize that truth, then all the suffering goes away for us. And when we recognize that truth, we begin to share that, not by going around proselytizing, but by just being in the presence of somebody else. That energy begins to shift their life. That's what prayer is about, isn't it? Prayer is simply the recognition of love here and now. And that energy that permeates that prayer changes everything around you. It has to. It's the law of the universe. Take a breath. If you knew how magnificent you were, you would stop all the nonsense that's going on in your life and start creating a life that's good for you, for everybody around you, and for the planet. Because you have the divine within you. And it's your choice whether you pay attention or not. Namaste.
That was beautiful. Would the prosperity people come down, whatever you are. I want to share that 20 years ago today, Brenda Fraser discovered Science of Mind in Denver, Colorado at the Mile High Center for Spiritual Living, and they said, welcome home. And here she is. It has been 20 years. So welcome home here, and I'm so glad you're still part of it. She learned how to love herself and the 12 conditions of a miracle, and her life has been a miracle ever since. Turn to the person that you are committed to and just say, I love you, and I will love you forever.
I love you and I will love you forever, babe.
I love you, and I will love you forever. Now turn to somebody you don't know and say, you are love. Turn to somebody you don't know. You are love. also, I know part of the love is also part of the givingness of spirit. So I want to thank you for your gifts that allow CSL to keep going. And I want to just say, I appreciate you. I love you. And whatever you give it with love. If you only have a little bit of money and you're afraid of giving it away, don't give it. If you have a little bit of money and you give it with love, give it. Your life changes. So you can also text the word give and go online and give if you'd like. But thank you for all your gifts, knowing that it's pressed down, multiplied, and running over, returned to you in many ways. God bless you.
Awesome. We're going to be momentarily, Pookie and our singers will be back up here to do our official next song. I'm going to do something real quickly here. Just want to remind you we have CDs available. It's Opening Up to the Good. That song Wake Up that we did earlier is the first track on that. And also I have copies of my most recent book called The Power of Affirmations and Positive Self-Talk. Either one of those are only $10 each if you want to go home with one. And the author may be willing to sign the book as well. So those of you who have been coming here for a long time know what happens now. For the next 4 years, are there people that like this little segment? You already know what's going on? Yeah? So what I do is, during the talk, I have no idea what's going to be said, and I sit there and I feverishly take notes and come up with little rhymes, and I come up here and I summarize the key points of the talk that you just heard in the form of a doo-wop song. That's what I'm going to do now. And Larry, you gave me a lot to work with here. I feel at home here, it fits like a glove. So glad to celebrate this day of love. Since I have a partner, I now know what's for dinner is yes or no, 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 yes or no. It helped that you started off with some jokes too. That gave you something to work with right off the bat. Love is all there is to give and receive. Allow God to create the life you live. Wait, oh, hang on a second. Let me try that one again. Love is all there is to receive and give. There we go. Allow God to create the life you live. You don't need a partner, a husband or a wife. Let love fuel your dream of life. Dream of life, dream of life, dream of life, dream of life, dream of life. One more quick one. I learned on this Sunday of the Super Bowl that love heals, forgives, and makes us whole, 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 makes us. There we go. Thank you very much. You keep applauding me, I'm going to keep doing it every time I'm here. Come on up, singers. Pookie, grab your mic. Oh, yeah, we can put that up here. Grab your podium mic. So we have all the songs that we've done today are all original songs, including this one here. It's one of Pookie's favorites. Right?
Okay, there I am.
And this
Ta-da.
one, we want you to get up if you feel
Oh yeah, this is a
inclined to
dancing
do
song. So all my dancers out there, if you want, listen, even if you're not a dancer, if you could use a little bit of exercise this morning, if you got some hip joints that haven't been working quite right lately, just kind of get up and just kind of like, it doesn't have to be anything big, but give yourself some love. And dancing is definitely giving yourself some love. Oh yeah. Here we go. Oh, yeah, Tracy's got it. Put your hands together. Put your hands together and let love lead the way. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Put your hands together and spread some joy today. Put your hands together and make your body move. Put your hands together and feel your spirit groove. Have faith, you can make a difference. Have faith in everything that you do. Have faith in your dreams and visions. Have faith, they will all come true. Have faith, we can heal the world with love. Have faith, our hearts will lead the way. Have faith, we will sing this song out loud. Have faith, and this is what we'll say. Come on! Put your hands together and let love lead the way. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Put your hands together and spread some joy today. Put your hands together and make your body move. You know you want to put your hands together and feel your spirit groove.
Have faith.
You can make a difference in everything that you do.
Have faith.
In your dreams and visions,
Have faith.
they will all come true.
Have faith.
We can heal the world with love.
Have faith.
Our hearts will lead the way.
Have faith.
We will sing this song out loud.
Have faith.
And this is what we'll say. Come on,
Put your hands together.
Let love lead the way. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Put your hands together and spread some joy today.
Put your hands together.
Put your hands together and make your body move. Put your hands together and feel your spirit groove. Have faith. Oh, you gotta have a little bit of faith. You know, because love is the answer. And all we have to do is love each other, love ourselves, love our life. Trust that love has the healing power for everything that's happening in the world right now. Love is the answer. Love is the ultimate healer. And that love is inside of us. And so what are we going to do? We got to give that love away. Put your hands together. Let love lead the way. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Put your hands together and spread some joy today.
Put your hands together.
Put your hands together and make your body move, 'cause it's so fun. Put your hands together and feel your spirit groove. Have faith. Oh,
Spooky Lee, the Big
all right,
Love Choir.
awesome, Bob Baker. Thank you, thank you.
All right, Sherry's going to move us. We're going to move from having faith to moving into a cathedral of love. We go back and forth between these two. And then we'll be hearing from Pookie and Bob at the end. The closing song. Oh, wow. Do you want to turn the lights down, Larry? Or Tony? Thanks, Tony. Thank you, Sherry, for the cupcakes you gave everybody. They're Cocoa Bombs. You're the bomb. Thank you. Would our prayer team please come forward? Just close your eyes for a moment. Go inside to that place of love. Just take a deep breath. That is the breath of God, a divine energy, the oneness of all. If there's somebody in your life you've had a problem with or concerned about, or they're on your mind, let's call their name out and put them in prayer, that whatever needs to be resolved is now resolved to the highest and greatest good. And now let's call out your name. For I know that the words I speak go into a law of mine and are acted upon by this divine intelligence. So right now, I accept for each one of us, the people whose names have been called out, the people here in this room, the people far away watching us, that there is a divine energy of wholeness, of beauty, of love that is the essence of every person. And right now, anything that has gotten in the way of that love, I declare it is gently removed. We turn away from anything unlike the perfection of love and stand firm in the knowing that that divine energy is love. And greater good is ours right now. We can know together that what is for our highest good is unfolding. All we have to do is know that and accept it. And whatever is unfolding is filled with love. Feel that love inside. Feel that love surrounding this whole room. Feel that love surrounding your own body, surrounding your loved ones in mind, and surrounding those that have moved on. That love of the divine is who we are. I bless each person. I bless the healings taking place right now as we shift our mind to that of love. Giving thanks that this is done, giving thanks that we have accepted it. I await the miracles that happen when anything is removed and only love has its way. I know this to be so, and so I let it be. And as we say together, and so it is. Thank you. And now for Pookie and Bob.
Encourage you to stand up again. We're going to end with something energizing here. This is also the title track of our album called Opening Up to the Good. I am opening up to the good. I am opening up to the good. I am opening up to the good that is my life. Joy, I am opening up to the joy. I am opening up to the joy. I am opening up to the joy that is my life. Love, I am opening up to the love. I am opening up to the love. I am opening up to the love that is my life. Opening, I am 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 opening to the good that is my life. I am opening, 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 I am opening to the good that is my life. To the good that is my life. To the good that is my life.
If you're watching on TV, thanks. Tune in next week. That broadcast is over. And now we have our announcements from Debbie.
Thank you, thank you. Well. Perfect love that dwells within, come forth and express through me. I have the announcements, and not just any announcements. Not just any announcements. I have love announcements. So this is all about the L-O-V-E, love. Are you ready? Open that love space and let's receive this love that our announcements bring. Let's start off with our very own Sherry Lease, who will bring us another of her healing sound baths on Friday, February 17th from 7 to 8:30. Please sign up in advance in the bookstore. It's just $30. Sherry, would you like to come forward and give us some more information? Oh, the bomb, the chocolate bombs.
And if you decide not to make them as cocoa, you can also just eat the chocolate. My kids told me that. I didn't know that, so I said thanks for the info. The sound bath is this week, and it's a wonderful time to sit and relax and just sort of go off into Never Never Land and just be healed, be loved, and just really have it touch your heart. So I'd love to see everybody. So, please attend. You can lay on the floor, you can sit in a chair, whatever, float your boat. So it's been a wonderful experience, and I love it. To me, it's great fun.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh my. Another opportunity to LOVE love. Audrey Nickel will conduct her class, Let's Talk About Love, on hearing, speaking, and living love. The cost is just $52. Be sure to sign up in the Rising Thought Bookstore or online. Thank you, Reverend Larry. Another opportunity to LOVE love. The Goddess Retreat is coming. The Goddess Retreat is coming. Luzette is coming. The retreats will be April 21st through the 23rd. You'll be able to release old limiting beliefs and set your life on a new track. Stay tuned. Details will come out as the date approaches. Save the date. Ooh, another opportunity to LOVE love. Here we go. Trivia night is on the way. Our very own Harold Anderson is planning another of his amazing, terrific events. It will be on the first weekend in May. So thank you so much, Harold. Woohoo! Look forward to it. Yeah, yes. Are there any first-time visitors with us this morning? If so, our Connect team has a packet for you. That's it. Oh, all right. So let's remember, today is all about love. Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry. I do have one more announcement. Reverend Mary Jo, I apologize. There's one more announcement. There are baskets of Valentine cards in the bookstore for only $1 each. So you get another opportunity to spread that love.
Thank you. You're fabulous. Give her a hand. Isn't she fun? The closing affirmation is, let's all stand and say this together. I am a catalyst for change in the world. Let's change it a little bit and say, I'm a catalyst for love in the world. I am a catalyst for love in the world. God bless you. Have a wonderful week. You are a catalyst for love. We'll see you in Scott Hall. Come on in and say hi to people.